The Crusades, Holy Wars and Their Legacy. Welcome back to Timeframe, your go-to channel for exploring the captivating stories of our past. Today, we dive into one of the most significant and complex chapters in history, the Crusades. These holy wars spanned centuries, involving battles, political intrigue, and a lasting legacy that still influences our world today. The Crusades began in the late 11th century when Pope Urban II called for the First Crusade. The primary goal was to reclaim Jerusalem and the Holy Land from Muslim control. This call to arms resonated across Europe, inspiring thousands to embark on a perilous journey. They believed they were on a divine mission, and many sought forgiveness for their sins or adventure in distant lands. The First Crusade was marked by a series of battles and sieges, culminating in the capture of Jerusalem in the year 1099. This victory was celebrated, but it also marked the beginning of a long and turbulent relationship between Christians and Muslims. The city changed hands several times in the following years, with subsequent crusades launched in attempts to maintain control. Each crusade had its own unique characteristics and outcomes. The Second Crusade, for instance, was sparked by the fall of the county of Edessa, but it ultimately ended in failure. The Third Crusade featured iconic figures such as Richard the Lionheart and Saladin, the Muslim leader who recaptured Jerusalem. Their legendary clashes and eventual negotiations added layers of complexity to the conflict. The Crusades were not just military campaigns, they also facilitated cultural exchanges. They opened up trade routes, introduced Europeans to Eastern goods, and sparked an interest in learning and science. The interactions between different cultures influenced art, architecture, and even cuisine. The legacy of the Crusades can be seen in the way societies evolved and how ideas flowed between the East and West. However, the Crusades also left a darker legacy. They fostered a deep-seated mistrust between Christians and Muslims, which has persisted for centuries. The conflicts bred hostility and violence, contributing to a narrative of division that continues to affect geopolitical relations today. The memory of the Crusades is often invoked in modern discussions about religious intolerance and conflict. As we reflect on the Crusades, it is essential to recognize their multifaceted nature. They were not simply wars of religion. They were also about power, politics, and the quest for identity. The lessons from this tumultuous period remind us of the importance of understanding our shared history and the complexities of human interactions. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Crusades and their legacy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Timeframe for more fascinating explorations of history. We appreciate your support and look forward to sharing more stories with you soon.